the discussion? Thank you, Raji, Siri, Atman, and Ansul, everybody. What is the discussion today? The discussion is many of you struggle, right? Is it easier for us to go from success to enlightenment? No success to enlightenment? Failure to enlightenment? Huh? From a material world of pleasures to enlightenment or poverty to enlightenment? What is easier? Which journey is easier? Some people are confused. And I want to ask you, what is the best way for enlightenment? We have many more options, but today will be an interesting day as we discuss the journey to enlightenment. Sip Kamalji, Sip Atmanand, Sip Ansul, Sip Minier, Sip Siri, Siba Alak, Sip Deepatma, Viresh Rajesh, Sip Ashwin Patel, Sip Girija Rajanand Harshal, Sip Anil, Ahem Sip Anand and Samatma, Sip Bliss Sukhi Gigi and Abha, Sip Prakash Siva Sita Sadanand Rekha, Sip Parvati Sarlanand Manisha Soham, Sip Jyoti Rutanu Bliko Nichani, Sip Girishanand Poonam Sachin. And of course, many of those who come into this call without realizing this call is all that you need. This one call can transfer your life into a life of bliss, peace, love, beauty. Everything that you can imagine in your life can be yours if only you make the best of this Zoom call. So let me see who is going to give the best inputs. What is the best route to enlightenment? Is it from success? Is success to enlightenment easier? You're successful, now you get enlightened. Huh? Or failure to enlightenment, which has been failure. Oh, I wish I was like Ramana Maharishi. Ramana Maharishi had nothing, no money, nothing. He was an ordinary boy. And because he's an ordinary boy, he became enlightened. But what about Prince Siddhartha Gautama? He was a prince, from prince to enlightenment, or from Ramana, a small village boy to enlightenment. So all of you are in way to enlightenment. So which is easier? Huh? Somebody says married person cannot get enlightened. Oh, you marriage to enlightenment. Somebody says already finished marriage. No, easy to get from marriage to enlightenment easier. Somebody says with a family to enlightenment difficult. One says no family to enlightenment difficult. What is the way to enlightenment? Which is the easier way? So let me see. Oh, you're all thinking today. Come on. Let me see who's going to be the first batsman. Who is going to tell me what is the way to enlightenment? Sachin is one of our all-rounders. Sachin, Siri, Bliko, oh, now all have come. Thoda late start, but everybody is here. Come on. Shivam. Yes, tell me.
Easier to get enlightenment if we kill the mind and we realize that we are not the body, we are a divine soul, and enlighten our ego.
Correct. Now you are telling me you are having a very successful career once upon a time. Then you are not having such a successful career. So you have experienced both. Which is the right, easier way to enlightenment?
Now
when you're successful or not successful?
When I'm not successful.
Why?
Because I was running for something which was have no meaning actually.
So you are saying success is not good for enlightenment?
No.
Because when you're successful, your logic is
because you're already into that, then you're running behind that.
Then how come Buddha left it and became enlightened?
That's what I'm saying. So if you're in success, then you're running behind the success. So there's a point when you realize that this all is meaningless. What is more important, the purpose of life is to get enlightenment and liberation. That is why we are born. So my focus is clearly that now.
So how long you're going to have this focus?
Till I get liberated.
And what are the chances of you slipping away back into your samsara?
I won't. I am 100% sure. I'm holding your hand and the hand of Sip, so I will not slip.
Good. It's very difficult sometimes to get people who are so committed. But I have seen people on this Zoom call. I don't remember the names or don't want to say the names. They look like completely awakened. Then one day, suddenly from the Zoom call, they vanish. They vanish from the Zoom call and we never see them again. There are such. Thank you, Ashwin. Sachin, I wish you the best. I hope you will do it. Siri, Bliko, Atmanand, and Shiva. Because let's understand one thing, Siri, next. Without enlightenment, life is meaningless. If you want only achievement, I have been there. I have been on the achievement. Then why did I give up achievement? But could I have got enlightened when I was in the journey of achievement? I don't know. I left achievement. When did I go? I came in the intermediate. I was in the state of fulfillment. So I don't know. Each one give me your views. And please give me your deep views. Siri, Bliko, Atman, and Shiva.
Shivaham Guruji. I have
Sure.
only 2 points, 2-word answer. You get a guru to get enlightenment, and you get a Zoom call. That's enough.
So
Told
all
me
these,
I have guru. That is what I did. My journey, I'm telling.
no, without a mentor, I could not have been enlightened. You're not answering the question directly or giving a different answer. It's okay. I respect your answer.
It is correct only, Guruji, because how we will know what is enlightenment without knowing that how we will get enlightenment?
What if you were, suppose you were the president of India, then you would have easily got enlightened or would be impossible to get enlightened?
Impossible to get enlightenment.
Why?
Because you don't have a guru. I told no, only one thing. Only if you get a guru, he changes. You have to go inside. Again, president, prime minister, all outside. No, you have to go inside.
Because if you were the president, you would not have time to think of it. You would not have time to think of enlightenment. Today, if you see the richest people in the world, they are not dumb. They are not intelligent. They are intelligently very smart, high IQ. Why do they not get enlightened? Because they don't want enlightenment. They don't want. Why they don't want enlightenment?
So they are happy in their. Today I heard that podcast now with the diamond merchant. He doesn't want entertainment. He's telling, I'm having wife, I'm having children, I'm having money, I'm helping people, I have built this so much water.
Very good. Very good. See, you observe. Dholakia ji is very happy. He's giving everybody cars. And he's very happy. Good man. Nothing wrong. Good man. But can he get enlightenment like that?
He
This is what you notice.
Want. He doesn't even, as you said, he doesn't even want enlightenment. Then how he will get? First of all, they should want enlightenment. Then only they
Does he told in the podcast he has told like that? I don't want enlightenment.
No, whenever you ask question, he will again tell, I'm happy, I'm having everything. However you want to ask, again and again, he will keep on repeating, I got everything, I give everything, whatever you give, you will get. He never allowed you to speak about enlightenment. That much I know.
Okay. I don't remember. Once I
know,
finish the
but I
podcast, I don't remember the podcast. It gets over, it gets finished. Okay, good, Siri. But today we are trying to understand. Many of you, why I'm putting this question today? Many of you think it's easier for somebody else to get enlightened, not me, because I have this problem. Somebody feels I have a problem because I have son and daughter-in-law and daughter. And some people feel I cannot get enlightened because I don't have son and daughter-in-law. There are people thinking, some people thinking I cannot get enlightened because I have not been successful. Some people thinking I cannot get enlightened because I am successful. How many, you don't find too many very rich people on this call for enlightenment, because too many very rich people,
they're not interested.
They don't want enlightenment. Why they don't want enlightenment?
They're happy in their life.
Oh, but there are many rich people on this call. You may not know there are many millionaires and billionaires on this call. If you do not know some of them, there are on this call. Many people who are, I have spoken to people, many people in this call, from very average people to rich people to very rich people. We have all in this call. I don't differentiate. Do I differentiate, Siri? Do I never give importance to who is rich and very rich? Oh, there are people in this call who are very rich, and there are people in this call who are not so rich. It does not matter to me. Bliko. Yes.
So, I also like that podcast. Yesterday I watched that Diamond Merchant, because I know him in 2014. He gave the cars and jewelries and flats to his employees.
You are
But
from
you
the
are
same.
right.
You are also from the same area. No, you are from.
Yeah, we are from same Gujarat. So one thing he told very good, which is also very nice, that that when I die, people will remember. Like, people will remember in Gujarati. In Gujarati, faryad. The faryad means complaint, right? But fari means again and again. Yad means they will remember me again and again because of my work. So he thinks that by remembering others, what you will get? You are gone. That's it. Because like Siri said, it's very difficult to understand enlightenment, and it's important of that in your life. The purpose of human life is very difficult to understand. So success and failure is irrespective if with the enlightenment journey. You are successful, you can go into enlightenment. You are failure, but once you know the importance of the enlightenment, and when you are fortunate to have guru or call like this, then only you will understand, and you will go for it, and you will, like a magnet, there is a powerful magnet and metal is there, it will automatically go stuck with that. Same thing, this type of call and guru is a big magnet. Once you are in that periphery, you cannot think anything else, but what is the ultimate goal of human life, that is enlightenment and liberation. So in our call we are very clear, but like you said, successful people are successful and they are having a big ego that I know everything, I don't need anybody, and what I am
So
doing is the
is
fine.
success bad? The question is success bad for enlightenment?
In one way, because successful person paradigm is already focused on the sansar
So,
side.
so that is why the question comes, then how did the Buddha become enlightened? He was a king. He was a king.
He was a king, but he was fortunate to observe and think what is the life. He was taking the whole picture, and he see, okay, I am king, I will enjoy the life, rest of life. But what is happening here? See, people are dying, people are getting pain, and people are suffering, and that will come to me also. I will also die, I will also get suffering, I will also get old. So he started introspecting. When you introspect and go for talas, you will find the answer, and that is what we are fortunate to have this very easily in this call. Thank you.
So this Zoom call, as I told you, is a blessing for us all. And this type of call, sometimes I ask others, is there any call I want to join? Can you show me a call? But
No.
there is no call. Atmanand. Atmanand and Siba, Meenakshi and Krishna. Rumataji and Krishna.
I think the question is wrong. It is difficult for both success and failure people to get enlightened.
Both are wrong. Both are difficult. Why?
I mean, that's why we say only 0.01% of the population gets enlightened, right? But that is, I mean, on a lighter note, my own personal journey, I would say I started with not being that successful on the material world. And then I spent almost like 10, 15 years chasing that material goal without any spiritual inclination. But having achieved that material, I thought I would become very happy. But when I realized after achieving it that I didn't become happy, that is what at least enabled me to start this quest. So I, left my very high-paying job 4 years back, and then I've been able to dedicate time. So earlier I had a lot of money and everything, but I didn't have time to pursue this. But now maybe I make 1/10 of what I used to make earlier, but still, I'm very happy and I'm able to focus on this.
So tell me, since it's good curious, since you mentioned on the Zoom call today, when did you quit your job?
4 years back.
And why did you quit? Why did you quit your job?
Actually, in the corporate, we have this leadership program. So in one leadership program, they asked us to do a self-reflection. So what they say is, they tell you what are your key areas, what is your values, which value do you give highest in terms of spirituality, in terms of money, career, relationship, health. And then in another thing they tell us, do an audit of how much time do you spend for that activity. So what I found was spirituality was my number one goal, but I was spending the least amount of time on that.
And so?
So, so that started a kind of a quest. And
you just quit? And you just overnight you quit?
No. I mean, it took me time to convince my family and everything. So it took me a year or 2 years to take that decision and come out of it. But yeah, it was very clear for me that.
And then after that, you came on this call, or you took a lot of time before you came on this call?
No, I did this in 2021. I just joined this. I'm just a baby in this call, right? I have not even completed 1 year.
So from 21 to 24, where all did you search for spirituality? Where all you went?
No. So I've been, with Art of Living, I've been practicing the Kriya and all those things. So I've been, kind of doing that. But at least after I left the job, I've been spending more time in terms of reading, in terms of contemplation. The contemplation part of it was, missing. And even whatever practices I had learned, I never used to get time to do it. I was not sincere. I was not committed. So
why I'm asking you this question, this is what it is. That time is equal to enlightenment.
correct.
How much time are you willing to give enlightenment? If you are not willing to give enlightenment your time, then enlightenment is not willing to give you the enlightenment. Because enlightenment means your commitment to being enlightened, and enlightenment is far greater than achievement. But we are in this illusion that I was in the illusion only achievement. I was running after achievement till I was 48. At 48, I really stopped. So it's not a joke. Thank you for sharing. Atmanand, Siba, Meenakshi, Krishnan, Rumataji, Krishna, God's will, Rajanand, Sachin again. Yes.
Pranam. Guru,
Pranam.
enlightenment is not about success or failure, because enlightenment is not for all. Only from 80 crores, 80 lakhs are 80 crores ignorant, 80 lakhs are awakened, and from 80 lakhs, 1,000 are fully awakened, and from 1,000 one get enlightenment. So it is not, the journey is not for everyone, Guruji, because of the role of karma. So that is
So, what you feel? What
and,
is the?
And from Zoom call also, I have seen so many come, so many gets enlightened, so many are on the stage of awakening, and immediately after that they disappear. So that is an example of that. So awaken तो हो जाते, फिर वो चले जाते.
तो आज तो you have come back to consciousness. 4-5 दिन तुम consciousness में नहीं थी.
4-5 दिन नहीं, from many days, Guruji. That only I want to tell Guruji, at 3 a.m. or 3:50 in the morning, I got the answer, Guruji. I was sleeping, Guruji. From where did that answer came? I don't know. And I तुरंत ऐसे हो गया कि oh, this is the answer. वो तो कभी आया भी नहीं था दिमाग में, Guruji.
आज तो मैं देख सकता हूँ आज कॉन्शियसनेस में लास्ट 3-4 दिनों तुम कोई completely lost थी कोई कितने दिन से.
और नहीं, from so many days, Guruji, I was not able to speak also. Guruji, then that answer from where did it come, Guruji? I was sleeping, Guruji.
When you have got deep longing for SIP,
yeah,
I tell people, what do I tell people?
Yes.
You must love SIP.
Yeah.
I tell people, if you love SIP, then SIP will love you.
Yeah.
And when SIP loves you, SIP takes care of you.
Yeah, Guruji.
Don't waste your life loving just the skin. Love the divine that is within.
But
तभी सिप का ग्रेस आएगा. सिप का तभी प्यार मिलेगा जब सिप को प्यार करते हैं.
Guruji, but that answer made me so happy and so blissful. From
okay, good. I'm happy you are gone.
Guruji,
Meenakshi Krishna.
That answer बराबर है ना, Guruji? Enlightenment का I said ना.
Correct. Meenakshi and Krishna.
Meenakshi,
Shivoham.
good evening. Yeah, sir. So first of all, the enlightenment is not easy. Whether you are successful or failure,
it's not easy.
Not an easy subject. Yeah.
Huh? Who told you it's not easy? It's very easy.
No, sir. We find it very difficult. Huh?
Enlightenment is not difficult at all if you follow the right path.
But the following is the condition now. We are not able to follow it completely. So that is
so
why.
Following the okay, wait. Enlightenment is easy or it is not easy, or if you follow the right path, it's easy or not?
If we follow the path, then it's easy, sir.
Okay, next question. If you follow the right path, so following the right path is easy or not?
Following the right path is not easy, sir.
Okay, following the right path, if you kill the mind and still the mind, then it's easy or not?
Then it's easy, sir.
Okay. Now to
even
still
I'm
the mind is
consciousness. Even I'm trying consciousness in the last 2-3 days. So then it looks easy.
You are also been silent for many days in the call. You have been in some other mode. Going from mind to consciousness. You have come back after many days to speak a question. That's why I tell people, speak on the call. Yes, speaking on the call means you are come back to consciousness. When you are missing on this call, I know something is troubling you. I don't know what, but something is troubling you. Okay, now over to you. Now it's your time.
I'm not missing the call, sir, but because of the baby, I'm occupied. So I'm not able to give proper attention full time to this call. So that is why.
You can give attention of 23 hours to the baby.
No, but what if in the back he's crying? so, I, so that is
तो
the one
बेबी
of
को भी
the.
समझा दो, बेबी को भी समझा दो, 1 hour Zoom call, रोना मत.
He will get used to it. So,
Baby can
um,
understand. If you tell baby, 1 hour Zoom call, don't cry, okay, baby? Then the baby can understand.
yes. But the second thing, sir, otherwise, like पैसा और peace साथ में नहीं चल सकते. I think so. If you need to take exit from the achievements. You need to be content at some point.
See,
Maybe
the
it is.
point is this. Let me explain.
Uh,
Since even Umang is on the call, no, last few days.
yes, yes, sir.
So let me explain to you. Sometimes we are not satisfied because we want to attain more.
Yeah.
Today I spoke in Instagram. I don't know how many of you attended Instagram. We are trying to be a superhuman. We are trying to be super successful. We are trying to be super achiever. We are trying to be super beautiful. We are trying to be super rich. तो इन सब से क्या होगा?
No, sir, कुछ नहीं. ये दुनिया अगर मिल भी जाए तो क्या है?
हाँ, तो ये the problem is we are because of the mind tricks us. The mind it tricks us and picks us, huh? And then it's gone. We become a slave of the mind.
Yes, sir. So I think for failures, not failures, like we need to be satisfied कि हमें basic need should be completed, should be fulfilled. Beyond that, we should be more, towards spirituality,
How can we
towards
be
faith.
satisfied? Who is satisfied in this world?
Nobody is satisfied. You need to kill your mind. Then only you'll be satisfied.
Because being satisfied is not easy. It's
Uh,
not easy to be satisfied.
yes,
So
sir.
this whole journey takes you from achievement through fulfillment to enlightenment. This is the journey.
Yes, sir.
Okay, done?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Meet Krishan and Rumataji. Krishna and God's will.
Shivam Guruji, according to me, if you have the purpose, that is the best way to get enlightenment, because the purpose is always motivate you to go toward to ship. You are not stuck in achievement or fulfillment.
तो क्यों लोगों को वो पर्पस क्यों नहीं मिलता है?
Because they are stuck in mind. They are not come out from the mind, and mind is playing with them.
Why
They are
they are
not,
stuck in mind?
because their buddhi become them buddhu. They do not move to buddh. They think that if they have the success, they have the achievement, they will become happy, which is biggest myth. And that's why they are stuck in those things. They are not go to the real purpose of their life.
कोई इंसान है कुल्हड़ का चाय पीता है, कुल्हड़ के चाय में मजा आता है. द कुल्हड़ चाय कॉस्ट 10 रुपीज, बहुत मजा आता है. कोई इंसान है 5 स्टार होटल में जाके 700 रुपीज का चाय पीता है, और वो 700 रुपीज का चाय बकवास चाय. जो अदरक चाय मिलता है, मसाला चाय मिलता है, कुल्हड़ वाला 10 रुपए का चाय उसको बीट नहीं कर सकता.
Right, sir.
बट पर्सन वांट्स टू गो टू 5 स्टार होटल बिकॉज उसका ईगो है.
That they are stuck in mind and ego. That's why they are stuck. Go with only for the success. They are not go to their purpose, real purpose of the life.
तो आप बोलते हैं it's good to be failure to become enlightened.
Yes, there's nothing got success, or if I'm failure, but I got the enlightenment, which is the best thing for me.
I speak to many people who are failure. वो बोलते हैं हमें enlightenment नहीं चाहिए, हमें तो पहले achievement चाहिए.
Because they are in mind stage, they are not in consciousness.
तो फिर
They are
कौन
not
सही है?
realize the things.
The one who is having achievement says, I want more achievement. The one who is not having achievement says, I want achievement.
They are stuck in this sansara. They are stuck in Maya. They do not go the pyas for the ship. They are not become mumuksu. If they become mumuksu, go to the purpose, then they will come on the path of spirituality.
Okay, tell me one thing. आप तो उस कॉल में कभी ज्वाइन किए?
3.5 years.
तो बीच में 4-6 महीने आप गुम हो गए. You disappeared for many months.
No,
कहाँ गए
sir.
आप?
नहीं
बीच में.
I'm regular.
बट बीच में कुछ महीने नहीं थे आप.
नहीं, रेगुलर था. बीच में हाँ 8-10 दिन में हॉस्पिटलाइज था. उस दिन दैट्स ड्यूरिंग द पीरियड आई एम नॉट एबल टू ज्वाइन.
Otherwise, you have not taken a break from this call?
Yes, I am not taking any break.
From 3 years. Over 3 years.
Yes, 3.5
Good.
years.
Very good. Very good. Happy to know that. Okay, good answer. Rumataji Krishna. Oh, you followed my own. Hope you mind. Yes. Rumataji Krishna.
Pranam Guruji, Shivoham.
Pranam.
Guruji, I think one should not get stuck in success or failure. Guru Kripa is of utmost importance because he is brightening our path to enlightenment. His teachings, his suggestions, queries, satisfaction.
Okay, wait.
are
Rumataji,
important.
let me ask you one question. I also had a guru. I had a guru with many people who are very rich going to the guru. Then why those people could not get enlightened? Guru was same.
Guruji, because they were not having 100% pyas for the Prabhu.
And there were
enlightenment.
many people who are very ordinary people, जिनके पास पैसा भी नहीं था, उनको भी enlightenment नहीं मिला.
गुरुजी लगन की बात है ना, आप बोलते हो ना, लगन में जब मगन हो जाएंगे तो प्रभु मिल जाएगा.
So you are saying enlightenment does not depend on success or failure?
No, not even failure. Guru Kripa is of utmost importance, I feel. And Guruji Dholakia ji was during his podcast, he was again and again saying hard work is important. Hard work is important. He was not speaking anything about enlightenment. He was saying, I am happy. Everything is the result of my hard work. I am giving so many things to my workers. Hard work was the theme of his podcast.
So we are also doing some happiness podcasts. We'll have many podcasts like that, which are not only spiritual. Some podcasts will be with people who are from the film industry. Mein Karan Johar, Malaika, we had many podcasts. They don't talk of enlightenment. We just talk on happiness for you to get a flavor. आपको flavor से क्या मिलता है? वो podcast देख के आपको क्या लगता है?
But Guruji, they were still connected to enlightenment. But Dhalakia ji was not, his theme was hard work only.
तो वो तो मेजॉरिटी हार्ड में जो भी हमारे अंबानी अदानी वो सब क्या बोलते हैं, वही तो बोलते हैं हार्ड वर्क करो.
मतलब you tried to ask questions about spirituality, but he was not giving any reply, only hard work he was saying.
Okay, Rumataji. Krishna, God's will.
Thank you very much.
Krishna, God's will, Rajanand. Krishnoham. Yes,
Sir,
Krishna.
So first of all, I feel that it is not what you have, it is not success you have or failure you have, which leads you to enlightenment. It is what you let go. You let go your success, you let go your failure, and then you can move to enlightenment. And for us in this path, that AFA was a big turning point, and that moves us to enlightenment. It is not what you have, and success and failure is worldly things, you know. And so आपने एक बार बोला कि whoever is successful in the world will be a failure before sin.
Actually, is it necessary? For example, Buddha was
necessary.
Huh?
It is not necessary because success. But if success, one thing is there. Jaise, after there are many successful people I know who have turned to spirituality. For example, Swami Chinmayananda. But success, then he started reflecting on his success. When he understood it means nothing. He cannot take anything from this world, and he turned. And there are failures also. Finally, they think, what is this? For example, you know, who ekdam fail ho gaya, and then they turn to God. And then from there, they moved upwards from bhakti to bhakti yoga to enlightenment. So I think किसी प्रकार प्रभु का grace है तो you can move towards enlightenment. And a guru like you, sir, हमारे तो बहुत transformation हो गया है. we are not बिल्कुल interest नहीं है world में. And it was one of your call when you said about need versus greed when I put my papers down.
Yeah, I remember you were also caught in that you were in now that you're free, at least you can pay more attention to your life journey. I think you
I always did what gave me happiness. But when I moved away from my guru in Delhi, I thought, what can I do? So I again started working. But very easily you slip down in this path. So aapka call was it. Then I gave it up and yeah, abhi to pura focus is only on enlightenment and बहुत मजा आता है in this path.
tell me, since I'll ask you a personal question now. Many people in this call are stuck because they think that a family or their relationships hold them back from enlightenment. So what do you feel about that?
I do, sir, let me confess now, I am in the midst of a party today again. Now,
Yeah.
what I do is, I have learned to, as you always say, we used to answer your question to integrate, but now I am seriously integrating. And कोई conflict नहीं है, मैंने बस उधर नाम बस ऐसे ऐसे कुछ salads खाया, and I am coming in a beautiful cozy corner. I am in the call. So you can, if you really are sincere, if it is your choice, you can 100% be in this path. Koi relationship, we should not blame any other circumstances except yourself. And we easily blame my husband, my circumstances, nothing. Now I am, matlab, your AFA 25 points, it is, I don't know, it's the biggest boon we got.
Okay, very beautiful. I want to make that AFA perfect. Those points I did it on a Zoom call, but we need to make it perfect. Keep in mind, we'll do one session on that. I like Krishna as a good example. I find many people who are on this call who are very sincere. I see them very sincere, but I always appreciate if somebody like Krishna, even today, she's in a party. She's in a party, and for her, she has to go into a corner. I could see Krishna, she was in Italy, she was in Switzerland, but she gave importance to the enlightenment journey. Now, this is very important. And it's not part of today's main topic, but since Krishna came on audio and she said today also there's a party, and she's not blaming anybody. She's not blaming anybody in her family. She was with her son in Italy, nothing. I want enlightenment. Period. Period. Nothing can take me away from my life. I like Sachin. Sachin had a very good job. Then he lost it. Then he found a good opportunity. But he is not affected by those circumstances. So it's I'm just giving a few names of people who are still in. There's also somebody like Siri who is completely devoted. I don't find many. I mean, I can go on giving names. Please don't worry if sometimes I don't give your name. But I know a man like Chotwani who will be coming from many years. I know Bliko and Bliss. They are coming from Canada. Now, coming from Canada means it's an odd time. It's a very funny, odd, sometime early in the morning. But when the commitment is there, commitment not to AiR, commitment is to your life. Many people are thinking, oh, we are committed to your call. No, please don't be committed to my call. Be committed to your life. Be committed to your life because this is your life. And I only come to show a mirror to you. I come every day at 8 to show you how to get out of the gate. How to get out of the gate which you are locked in. And many people, somebody from this call wrote to me, they want to start a business. They said, I want to start this business, I want to start that business. And they gave me a full plan how to start a business. And I advised them, I said, don't start a business. I said, rather use your talent in a different way, where you are not caught. Because if you open a business, then you are caught in that business. This is why my Guruji told me, close your business. What did my Guruji told? Close your business. Why my Guruji told me close the business? Is he mad? Was he crazy? When my Guruji saw I had two opportunities to close 75% of my business or to close 100% of my business. What my Guru told me? He told me close 100% of your business. Thank you, Krishna, for helping me move forward. God's will. God's will.
Shivoham Krip.
Shivoham.
If you're going very fast in a car or you're going very slow in a car, it doesn't predict whether that you can stop the car or not. The only thing to stop the car, you've got to take your foot off the gas pedal. That's the thing. And it's not to do whether you're rich or poor, you know, but you've got to take your foot off the gas pedal and then. And
why should you take your foot off the gas pedal? Because?
Well, everybody says that. The Buddha said it. The Lord Jesus Christ said it. Your teacher said it. You did it. You see it. You see it routinely. You know that it's just. It seems to be a law. Like he said that it's. Jesus said it's easier for a camel to go through an eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven. But he didn't really. It's not so much whether you're rich or not. It's whether you're attached to your wealth. Are you giving it up, or are you still involved in that thing or not? It's like if you in what I can say is in the old days people could become monks and so on, and I think maybe that's now beginning to change. I think particularly around, for example, with Ramana Maharshi, I don't think he ever became a monk, and I don't know even if he gave up money. I don't know those details, but I do know that it's possible now to completely become poor. But if you don't become poor, completely penniless, but you can, otherwise, I think it's to do with your effort. I think where your energy is, and I think you need to be able to trust God to look after you. I don't know; it's quite dangerous.
I just love your answer today. What an amazing answer you've given! What a beautiful, amazing answer. What did God's will? What did He say? He said it doesn't matter whether you're sitting in a Mercedes car or whether you're riding a motorcycle. If your leg is on the pedal or your hand is on the accelerator and you're zooming and zooming and zooming, then if you are zooming, then you're not coming on this Zoom because you're in some other Zoom. You zoom from womb to tomb. How will you get enlightened? How will you reach that state of achievement? What will you get if you? I was outside a Kempinski hotel 3 days back. I was outside a Kempinski hotel in a place called Engelberg. And I was amazed to see how people spend money on cars. I saw what kind of car. I mean, I was flabbergasted. There were about 20 cars in front of that hotel. Must be costing 5 crores, 8 crores, 10 crores per car. Rolls Royces and Bugatti, or what they call it, Maserati. I don't even know the names. I've lost track of the names. But people want that. And people think it's the oh, I was like that. I was like that. I bought a limousine. And I bought a Toyota Serra, and I bought Mercedes Benz and all kinds of cars till I was going to buy a private jet. And when my guru told me one day, what's happening? Where are you going? And then I woke up. Thank you, Will. Beautiful answer. I like your answer of today. After God's will, Rajanan. Shivoham.
Sir, there are only two worlds, material world and spiritual world. Success or failure cannot be defined in an instant way. Like it can be explained that people in material world who are successful may be doing good karma, but cannot have priority to enlightenment. Even if they aspire for spiritual life, but they cannot devote, otherwise they can't be worldly successful. Agar wo time, because they need time for worldly success, so they cannot do it. Or one has to shift entirely. He shift his priorities entirely from material world to the spiritual life, and realize that there is no achievement greater than the enlightenment, which is the main purpose of life. इसको समझने के लिए भी आपको मटेरियल वर्ल्ड से थोड़ा बाहर आना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि मटेरियल वर्ल्ड में रह के आप ये भी नहीं समझ सकते हो. I'm not against material world. I am saying उसमें रह के आप ये नहीं समझ सकते हो what is enlightenment, what is purpose. Because I अपनी मिसाल देता हूँ मैं, because I was religious from the childhood. I was so-called because material, the spiritual so-called from 1996. I would read that Kriya Yoga books, that Paramahansa Yogananda. But जब तक मैं रिटायर नहीं हुआ 2022 के बाद, तो I was confused what to do now. I got good job, double pay than what I was at retirement jo tha. But when I came to your call, I understood the purpose. What is enlightenment? What is the purpose? What I was doing? Though so instantly I left out because कहीं hidden था ये मेरे में कि spirituality में था मैं तो hidden था there was some so I could understand the real purpose, real enlightenment. ये real purpose और ये enlightenment जो कहानी है ये आप spiritual world आप दुकानदारी करते करते माल बेचते बेचते ये नहीं समझ सकते हो. You cannot do it. या आप engineering करते करते ये नहीं समझ सकते हो. You can be a good engineer, a good doctor. A good doctor cannot be a spiritual person. That way enlightenment. He cannot get enlightenment. He can get good karma. He can do the best karma. So he cannot get this idea of enlightenment because उसके लिए उसको डॉक्टरी छोड़नी पड़ेगी. Because it needs time, it needs devotion. You have to आपको देना है इसको. You have to give it to it.
You have put 2-3 very complicated matters on the table. So let us address very interesting, very good points you have told. But I want to make some points clear. So do we have to give up our life? Like doctor, should he have to give up his life of doctor?
नहीं, he has not to work that entirely like that. जिस हिसाब से वो काम, suppose एक बड़े बड़े कार्डियोलॉजिस्ट है हमारे, तो क्या वो जब वो 24 घंटे काम करेंगे या 18 घंटे डॉक्टरी का काम, क्या वो एनलाइटमेंट के लिए काम कर सकते हैं?
This is where God's will gave the right answer. He told it does not matter whether you are a doctor or not a doctor. Your leg should not be it should not be on the gas. You should not be running after achievement. If a doctor is running after more money, more name, more hospitals, more beds, अगर उसका जिंदगी में achievement चाहिए, तो क्या मिलेगा उसको?
Achievement तो मिलेगी, name, fame, हाँ, but enlightenment नहीं मिलेगी ना.
But you don't have to give up the doctor to become enlightened.
He can be a doctor, but not.
You have to give up your greed.
Greed, हाँ.
A person, अभी कोई बीवी है, उसको बीवी को डाइवोर्स नहीं देना है एनलाइटनमेंट के लिए. But she cannot give her family more importance than God.
Yeah.
If she says my husband is more important than God, then how can you attain God? So the question for the doctor, I'm just going back to the subject, the doctor has to make enlightenment the priority of life.
Yeah. He has to shift the priority.
You don't have to give up the job.
He can be a doctor. He can. Suppose I am an engineer, I'm a civil engineer. कोई मुझे बोलता है मेरे मकान को देख लो, I go. It's not that. But now I have left.
आपने क्यों नया जॉब क्यों नहीं लिया?
लिया नहीं because I have to devote the time to the new job. But I can help people.
You have enough money, you are content. You can manage without a job.
I can manage I can manage. I can.
So these are the two important points. What I advise people, I tell people you need to have enough money saved so you don't have to get lost in a job. Therefore, or some people are lucky, their job only is an enlightenment cycle. If their job is in spirituality, then very good. But everybody cannot get a job in spirituality, correct? So my point is, one more thing you said, there are two types of worlds, material world and spiritual world. There are no two types of worlds. Okay. There is only one world.
That is ultimate reality, one reality. Yes.
नहीं, एक ही वर्ल्ड में हम spiritual life ले सकते हैं या material life ले सकते हैं?
हाँ, अच्छा, वर्ल्ड नहीं है. हाँ, सर.
दुनिया दो है नहीं है, दो दुनिया नहीं है.
ठीक.
एक ही दुनिया है.
ठीक.
एक हमारा किताब हमने लिखा है, How to live a spiritual life in a material world.
Okay.
So in this kitab, in this book, we explain you cannot go from material world to spiritual world. You cannot go. There is no two world, only one world.
Okay, sir.
And we have to, in that one world, we have to let go of material things if we want spiritual things. And we have to enjoy the material pleasures as a prasadam. We don't have to give up. Somebody asked me, do I have to give up good clothes? Somebody asked me, do I have to give up making myself beautiful? I said, no. But don't make yourself beautiful that become more important than your journey of enlightenment. Being beautiful is not bad. Earning money is not bad. I am still earning money today. But earning money is not the priority to me compared to God, compared to SIP. Earning money is second priority, third priority, fourth priority. SIP is priority number one. Thank you, Rajan. Very interesting. We are going to Samatma. We'll come back for second round, Sachin and Siba, second round. But first, Samatma, Rekha, Viresh, Umang. Yes, Samatma, you there? If not Samatma, go on to the next. Samatma is offline. Rekha. Rekha, you there? If not, yes, Rekha. Rekha and then
Shivam
Viresh.
Ahmed.
Shivam.
For me, I think success and failure has nothing to do with spirituality, because it's only GGG which we need. We need 100% to sip and deep yearning. Only then we can get this path.
Yes, so you're right. But many people, why I did this call, this topic today, many people are confused. Many people are thinking, oh, we don't have success. How can we get enlightenment? No need. Many people thinking, oh, we are failure. How can we be enlightened? Success and failure are nothing to do with enlightenment.
Yes.
You may be successful like Buddha. You may not be successful. You may be a simple man like Ramana Maharishi. It all depends upon what you are. Like Krishna told us, Swami Chinmayananda, he was a very famous lawyer. He gave up the job of the lawyer. He was a very good lawyer. He was rich, doing well. Practice. But they are different people. We all saw one IIT Baba, one man who had a podcast, IIT. His story is, of course, unique story. I don't know where he has gone now, disappeared from the scene. But he was IIT. He went to Canada. He had a job of Canada. It was success and failure, both. He was successful in IIT and having a job, and he was failure in earning enough money. What made him become a Baba? But he became Baba. Then I don't know where he is gone. Okay, Viresh. Thank you. Viresh and Umang and Karu Pushpa. Then second round.
प्रणाम प्रभु जी।
Pranam.
प्रणाम। हाँ
बोलिए।
प्रभु जी, करीब हमने ऐसे एक्चुअली में 15 साल पहले कहीं पढ़ लिया था कि एनलाइटनमेंट इज स्टेट ऑफ माइंड, है ना। तब से हम उसको ढूंढ रहे थे, कई लोगों से मिले, कहीं पढ़ा, कुछ लोग जगह गए भी, लेकिन उनको कंसेप्शन नहीं क्लियर था। हमने तमाम साधु संत महात्मा भी जो है गोल मोल जवाब देते हैं, उनका चेहरा देख के लगता है कि उनको जानकारी नहीं है। जैसे अभी आपने IIT बाबा का जिक्र किया है ना, उसका हमने पॉडकास्ट देखा है, वो लगता है कि उसने 4-6 किताबें पढ़ी हैं और महीने 2 महीने साधु संतों के ग्रुप में रहा है, उसको कोई बोध नहीं इतना, है ना। ऐसे हम भी तमाम लोगों से मिले, वो भी गोल मोल जवाब देते थे, है ना। अब जब धीमे धीमे हम उससे फिर हमने जैन बुद्धिज्म की तरफ जो है रास्ता बढ़ाया, उससे हमें थोड़ी समझ डेवलप हुई। उसके बाद आप मिल गए तो पूरा क्लियरिटी आ गई। उसमें ये जरूरी है कि एक गुरु होना चाहिए लिविंग, है ना। फिर बुक्स पढ़ के हम वहां तक नहीं पहुंच पाएंगे। तो अब आप जब से लिविंग ग्रुप मिल गए हैं तो हमारा पोजीशन काफी हमको क्लियर, हम सेटिस्फाइड भी होते हैं कि उसमें सक्सेस फेल्योर का कोई वो नहीं है, स्टेट ऑफ माइंड है। और वो उस जगह पे आप पहुंच गए, अंडरस्टैंडिंग इज सफिशिएंट। जो डायमंड सूत्र है बुद्ध का, उसका एक जिस्ट रही है, अंडरस्टैंडिंग आपने दे दी कि भाई क्या जो है नेति नेति तत्वमसि है, क्योंकि हमको इसका ज्ञान नहीं था, हमें संस्कृत नहीं आती है, तो हमने कोई पुराण या वेद या वो नहीं पढ़े हैं, हमने गीता भी नहीं पढ़ी है ना। लेकिन यही चीज इंग्लिश हिंदी पढ़ के और आपसे काफी कुछ 5-6 महीने से जुड़े हुए हैं, तो हमें इसमें काफी बोध हो गया है और हम समझते हैं कि हम सही रास्ते पे जा रहे हैं, है ना। बाकी जो कृपा आपकी।
What you say is correct, but enlightenment is not state of mind.
जी।
Enlightenment is a state of consciousness.
ठीक जी।
हाँ, state of mind है ही नहीं।
है ही नहीं, है
ये आप देखा पढ़ा है तो do not never say माइंड को मिटा दो। माइंड बिकॉज यू आर वेरी सिंसियर सीकर, आप ज्ञान तो बहुत है आपके पास और आपकी प्यास भी है। नहीं, आपकी प्यास मुझे दिखता है, आपका प्यास जो आपकी प्यास है बहुत स्ट्रांग है। सी एनलाइटनमेंट इज मुमुक्षु, जिज्ञासु, ज्ञानी, योगी, बुद्ध। बहुत सिंपल है। फॉर दोज हु आर न्यू टू द कॉल, 5 stages of being awakened. First that yearning and then learning. क्या है पहला स्टेप है yearning, मुमुक्षु, and second step is जिज्ञासु, learning. मुमुक्षु, जिज्ञासु, फिर ज्ञानी is understanding, and yogi is connecting, मतलब प्रभु से एक कनेक्शन बन गया। learning, understanding, connecting, and Buddha awakening.
Then awakening.
5 स्टेप जो है बहुत सिंपल स्टेप है. Yearning, 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 learning, understanding, connecting, awakening.
अरे
तो हिंदी में बहुत सिंपल है. मुमुक्षु, जिज्ञासु, ज्ञानी, योगी, बुद्ध.
बुद्ध. हाँ.
बहुत
लेकिन
सिंपल.
अच्छे अच्छे साधु संत महात्माओं को ये क्लियर नहीं है. हम कई लोगों से पर्सनल मिले, है ना, वही IIT बाबा की तरह वो बात करते हैं कि प्रभु सब जगह है ना, मन की आंखें खोलो, गोलमोल जवाब देते हैं, उनको खुद भी नहीं क्लियर है.
वो तो जवाब वही देगी तो वो जानते हैं. जो नहीं जानते वो कैसे जवाब देंगे? तो लेट अस बी क्लियर विद ऑल ड्यू रिस्पेक्ट. वो भी शायद जिज्ञासु है, उनको कुछ पता हुआ है, नहीं पता हुआ है. विद ऑल ड्यू रिस्पेक्ट, हमें तो आगे बढ़ना है, हमें आगे बढ़ना है. थैंक यू उमंग एंड करू पुष्पा. समात्मा देर. उमंग, करू पुष्पा, समात्मा. फर्स्ट राउंड.
Shivam Guruji.
Yes, Umang.
I am new to this call, so my answer might be not so much relevant, yeah, so much like genuine, but I try to answer this question. First of all, this question is very vast. First of all, we need to understand success and failure individually. For some person, success is like having a 10 billion bank account. For some person, success is they spend time to their family, or for some person, the success is different. So it doesn't specific like success or failure has any relation with your entire enlightenment. It's not relevant. Uh, second thing, uh, second thing, in today's world, if we talk practically, it's not, it's somehow not possible to be a monk or to be in that state of situation कि अपन थोड़ा जंगल में जाके साधना वाधना कर रहे. For today's practical possibility, I'm trying to say. But अगर if we are doing anything, we are doing job, we are playing cricket, or we are doing anything like we are partying or we are doing anything, but in the backside we have a consciousness that हमें पता है कि we are Shivoham and what we are doing is taking me towards the God. Or at the end, if you are dying without any guilt, आज suppose किसी को 70 साल 60 साल बाद किसी को वो आता है कि आज मैं मर रहा हूँ, but that time उसके पास गिल्ट है कि मैंने जो चाहा वो नहीं किया है, जो मैंने. So that will not create a given enlightenment. If you are able to die without any single guilt and having the consciousness in mind that I am Shiva and I did all my best ways to attain the Shiva, that is enlightenment for me.
No, it is for you. I think you've become active on this call recently. It's good, and I think you are far better than millions and billions of people who are not aware about the meaning of enlightenment. At least on one hand, you are pursuing success on right hand, and left hand you are holding enlightenment. Both are in your hand. So I think you're in good shape. That's all I can tell for now. Keep your journey going for you to understand. Ultimately, you will come to know that far greater than success and achievement is enlightenment. आज से तो कल आपको मालूम पड़ेगा. But you please continue your journey. Karu Pushpa and Samatma. Then we have to close with the comments from Siba and Rumataji. Karu Pushpa, Samatma, Siba, Rumataji.
Good evening, Guruji.
Yes, good evening.
Okay, I thought enlightenment is for people who are very devoted, who do meditation, who are like yogi, not for people like me. I'm not a disciplined person. Okay, so I thought it's not within my reach.
That's wrong. What you're thinking is wrong. You can be enlightened.
Yeah,
So I hope now you believe that you can be enlightened.
Like yesterday's topic, it was like the way when you talked, it was like so easy. It's just like you could jump in the way you explain, the person from UK and all that. I'm 63, so we have enough experience. And you remember my first few calls, I'm always saying no love. Now I'm not looking for love.
Yeah.
I'm yearning, but I think I'm yearning and I'm lazy. And I'm not committed. I mean, I'm not able, like you talk about guilty. You all are guilty that you all ate something. I'm guilty that I'm not vegetarian.
That's okay. As long as you have the feeling that am I doing something wrong, that's a good start.
Yeah.
You're not ignoring. While you're eating meat, you're feeling, maybe it's wrong. I need to see,
Yes.
it's a very good place to be. It's better than those people who are ignoring the point.
So I have the yearning, but I think I like to, I don't know what to say, but I just like to, like the other day I said, I don't know how to love, but
So Pushpa,
tell me, Guru.
one thing I must tell you, don't you see your life is improving on this call little by little in whatever way it's improving. Your life is getting better.
Yes, like today I have, when I was miserable, then I said, "Hey, why you are miserable? Because you are in mind stage." I'm able to recognize.
Yeah, very good.
So
Very good.
yeah, my unhappiness comes from mind stage.
Very good.
Because
Very
like
good.
what I said, I used to come back from work. I would sit in the car with a very heavy heart. I still do, but it's lesser. But at least I had the knowledge that it is the mind stage.
So
Now I'm
Pushpa,
able to apply.
yeah. So if you little by little, more and more you get into consciousness, Pushpa, you will be able to wipe out all your haziness, all your heavy heart.
I hope I can have that
No.
expensive, classy, like classic car. I can have the consciousness.
So your consciousness is more precious than anything. So you will get there.
Yes, I think. Thank you, Guru.
Thank you, Samatma. Quickly, we have to close Samatma and then quick 3 comments. Yes, Samatma.
Shivoham.
Shivoham.
I love all the divine souls here. Really, enlightenment is very easy with GGGG, Toad, Lego, and total surrender. If you follow this, you can easily get enlightened.
So here is a good statement from somebody who's on this call for several years, who's attended a retreat. Retreat applications will get soon closed. Those who want to apply, it's on 26th, 27th, 28th of September. Please send your names because later on you can't get the seat if the rooms are full. Thank you, Sabatma. Quick comment from Sachin Siba Rumadaji. Quick comment. Sachin Siba Rumadaji. Only quick comment.
Sure, Guruji.
Yes.
I just needed your little grace on this part that, I've been facing a challenge during the day. I am always in a conscious mind. But while I go for a sleep, I think I shared this before also, my mind starts to work. So I've got a lot of issues, a lot of thoughts in the sleeping state. How can I fix this? Because I'm not able to get a good sleep.
First of all, before you sleep, get into consciousness, hear some mantra, hear some good songs, and don't try to sleep. Just sleep. Many people cannot sleep because they try to sleep. Even if you're in the bed and you're listening to Shivoham, or you're just in consciousness and you're in complete surrender, you will never tell me that you cannot sleep. You will overcome this problem. I sleep anywhere, anytime. I can be driving a
No,
car.
I used to be like this, but I don't know why is this happening for last 1 month. Otherwise, I was a very deep sleeper.
Because
I
your
can
mind,
sleep anywhere.
the only one that's troubling you is your mind. The body has no problem. So the mind stops you from sleeping. So try to eliminate your mind, but we will discuss more in detail. All I'm telling you 2 things. Go to sleep without a mind, and you wake up. If you wake up disturbed, throw those disturbance out. Don't even accept it. Jump into consciousness, jump into a mantra, and ignore the mind. If you ignore the mind when you wake up every day, the mind will stop disturbing you. 2 things I'm telling you. When you sleep and when you wake up, follow that. Siba and Rumataji, quickly.
Guruji, I forgot to tell. Yesterday, I told Sid that I am totally surrendering to you. So you better take care of it. While sleeping, I said I forgot to tell that. So I'm just mentioning it. So
इसलिए 3:30 बजे सिप ने आपको आंसर दिया.
हाँ, मैं अभी मेरा नहीं चलाऊंगी. मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा है मैं क्या करूं. Because you know my state, what time I am going.
मेरी बात. 2 ही चीज होता है. Either you are driving the car. Either you are driving the car or SIP is driving the car. Make up your mind. Either the body is driving the car or the soul is driving the car. If you are the divine soul driving the car, then SIP is in command. If you are the BME, body, mind, ego driving the car, then I. Today, only one very big spiritual guru, one spiritual lady, she was giving my book in her reel. She's a very big spiritual lady, very big kathavachak. But she was saying, if you want to become everything, become nothing. She didn't give the name of my book, but I saw the reel and I have podcast with her. Rumataji, close comment quickly. Thank you. All the best, Shiba.
Guruji, I must thank you for the greatest change in me, that if I have to say something to the helper, I think that if I will say something to her or him, my peace of mind will break into pieces. And one has to say, but very politely. So, this change I have seen in me. Beforehand, I check myself, say carefully. So,
Very good. But you do it out of consciousness. That is good.
That is only because of you.
Today
You are
only
guiding all the time to us.
today only I told somebody, अगर आपको जीतना है तो चाकू यूज करना बंद करो. चाकू मतलब don't be shatak, don't be sharp with people, don't speak bad words. ये तो हमने एक पुराना एक हिंदी सॉन्ग है. जब मैं बच्चा था मैंने एक सॉन्ग सीखा था. वो सॉन्ग बोलता है, लोगों का दिल अगर हाँ जीतना तुमको है तो बस मीठा मीठा बोलो. क्या करना है?
Yes, Guruji.
लोगों का दिल अगर हाँ जीतना तुमको है तो बस मीठा मीठा. अगर पति हो या सर्वेंट हो, मीठा बोलो, मीठा बोलो. अगर बॉस भी हो, बॉस के साथ भी मीठा बोलो, सर्वेंट के साथ भी मीठा बोलो, पति पत्नी के साथ भी मीठा बोलो. So that is the thing, but the time has come to an end. Thank you, Rumataji. My dear friends, every day at 8, we all have an opportunity to open the gate and to find freedom, to find liberation. We have the opportunity to be stuck in success and failure, or we have the opportunity to attain God, which is inside us. God is not far away in the sky. That's a lie. प्रभु तो हमारे अंदर है. हमें मंदिर में नहीं, अंदर में जाना है. And those who go deep into the journey of spirituality, they cross achievement, they cross fulfillment, and they reach that state of eternal happiness through enlightenment. And that state of eternal happiness gives you what I say in my song. I'm ending with this song for you to take it with you. मंत्र जीने का शांति आनंद प्यार, सूत्र जीने का शांति आनंद प्यार, खोजे हर इंसान यहाँ शांति सुख और प्यार, फंस के जग जंजाल में लौटता है बार बार, सूत्र जीने का शांति आनंद प्यार, शांति आनंद प्यार.